Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. That's so gay. I don't even know how to start this. Am I anxious? Yes. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my dirty motorcycle. This is my YouTube channel where I ride a motorbike, and you watch me ride a motorbike, and I talk about riding my motorbike. I hope that's as funny as I think it is in my head, because I feel like that's just going to be out of nowhere. You know, you stumbled upon this random guy's YouTube channel, and yeah, the accent's Australian, and he says hello motherfuckers, and he's clearly very awkward. He's not used to talking to himself. He goes to motorcycles, and all of a sudden he's doing something random like that, like what the hell? I'm not gay, I swear. No hate. Anyways, yeah, I don't really know what to say here, I won't lie. Maybe a bit about me. Actually, it's fucking a windy day, to be honest. Look at these trees. Shit's crazy. Proper. I'm actually running the Shoei, the GD Air 2. It's actually a comfy as fuck helmet, and it blocks a lot of this wind noise. So, me personally, I can barely hear any wind at all. So hopefully my bike is kind of blocking that wind, and I've got the inbuilt center for audio, which is fucking sick. Good speakers on it. But yeah, obviously I'm running the R7, which is a beautiful bike. I've had dirt bikes for a while. By for a while, I mean years. Am I a pro rider? Absolutely fucking not. I suck. But Missus got a sports bike, so couldn't leave her alone doing that. Had to get a sports bike myself. I actually have some LED strips on it. I think it looks gangster. You see some down there, some in there, kind of hidden away. They're tucked in. Under there, another one under there, if you know where I'm pointing. Under that. But yeah, I don't really know what to say here. I don't really have an audience or people that watch me, obviously. I do have a TikTok. I also do have Instagram. My keys are in there. Search for my keys because I'm an idiot. But yeah, I do have a TikTok and Instagram. Obviously, no followers yet. Which doesn't matter, you know. Everyone starts somewhere, I guess. So I just wanted to start, and I thought, well, I always see these videos of just do it, just upload it. You know, who cares? So I don't really give a fuck. I do, because I'm nervous. You know, everyone's always nervous, I guess. Get a little bit of stage fright. In this case, it's just my own stage fright. But as I'm talking, I'm actually feeling more comfortable, because it's just like I'm saying what's in my head, honestly. And it's good. It's good. But where I was going with this, because I can deviate fairly quickly because I'm an idiot sometimes. But yeah, so I don't have answers from comments to questions from comments. I don't have questions from comments to answer. So essentially I'm just talking to myself at the moment, which is all good. So yeah, I'm running a GoPro Hero 10 Black. Actually, I didn't even show the full bike setup. I've got a Van Diemen full system exhaust. Obviously you can't do a what do you fucking call it? Oh my days, it's gonna come to me. Bruh, you know, just the tip of the exhaust, you have to do a full system on an R7. You don't really have a choice there. So I'm running a Van Diemen, I'll show it. It's titanium, it looks fucking mint. It has got the silencer in it to keep it a bit quieter. I think if it's off, it'll be ridiculously loud. It's already fucking loud. Sounds nice too. It's got a nice little tune to it. But yeah, and it's burnt because it's titanium, so it's burnt to this purple color, which matches the bike, because obviously you got the blue and purple and a bit of pink in there. So it actually doesn't look half bad in my books. yeah, it is windy as fuck, so I have no idea what this audio is going to sound like. Like, you guys may not even hear a thing. Yeah, well, as this is an introduction to my channel, I guess. I mean, everyone always has big plans for a YouTube channel, hence why they start it. You know, no one kind of plans to make a YouTube channel, make a video, and maybe upload once or twice, or just make really weird, non-same content, if that makes sense. So I don't plan on, you know, making a motorbike video today and tomorrow, you know, I'm not going to go build that fence over there, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I plan on making videos about motorbikes, if you couldn't guess. Bruh, this is harder than I thought when I've got no topics. Maybe I should have looked up a topic to talk about before starting this video. Like, why I love my Yamaha R7 after 3 months of riding, even though it's been like 12 months, 3, 4, it's been 5 months. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh, I'm fucking driving here! Imagine if I was from fucking New York or something, eh? That would be funny as bo. Where I'm from, lane splitting's illegal at like 40 k's, so no hate on this one. Obviously we don't like when that happens, so we kind of just speed up out of the way. No one likes probably getting scared like that, but at the same time, if I was in the car, oh, it was sick. But then everyone doesn't ride a fucking motorbike and oh, these motherfuckers skipping traffic, blah blah. You know, you never know. Who knows, I actually have been chased by a fucking Karen down here once before. I do have a plate on, so don't expect to see 250km/h runs. Not that this bike probably may, oh, nah, I don't think it'd make it to 250. Oh, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know the top speed of an R7. I actually never looked it up, I won't lie. Which is weird, considering I own it. And I've never tried a top speed run on this, because I kind of value my life. Even though I wear gear, I never ride without gear. I'd get a slap on the wrist from the missus if I did. I mean, I currently very, very much value my life, so yeah, I don't plan on dying. Plus, at the same time, if I'm correct, the way the YouTube monetization works is you can't really be showing doing illegal activities. So like at any point where I probably speed in Mexico, I probably have to blur like the speedo, but then I'll have to learn editing and stuff like that too. So, you know, this will come as a process, I guess. I plan on filming bike meets, you know. Been to a couple now. If you've heard of On2 Crew, if you're from Australia, On2 Crew, Melbourne, so On2 Crew Melbourne, they usually meet up in Dandenong every Friday. They do Friday night rides or Friday evening rides. It goes through the night. They love food. They're a sick crew. Shout out to Inari Films for that one. They have a Sydney crew as well. Maybe Brisbane. Sydney or Brisbane? Sydney? I don't know, bro. I definitely know Sydney. Or is it Gold Coast? Fuck, I can't remember, bro. Yeah, they have a couple crews set up, but they're really chilled. I don't know about those ones. I've never been to those ones out here. Obviously, Melbourne. But, yeah, the ones here are sick. They love food, and I love food, and food's good. So, I do kind of like the idea of maybe riding to different food places as well. I'm just spitballing fucking ideas here, let's be honest, eh? I don't even know where the fuck I'm going with any of this, but I'm just spitballing ideas, talking to you. So yeah, I kind of like the idea of, who does it? I think Brian636, sick YouTuber. I'm sure if you're watching this and this has managed to make it to you, I'm sure you've seen Brian's videos, but he makes some sick videos, and he does like this series called Hood Eats. He's obviously American. I believe he's just from Chicago, from what I can understand. I can understand English pretty well, but from what I've gathered, he's from Chicago. So he just goes around, rides to different restaurants or places, eats their food, checks out the area, shit like that. I kind of like that idea. Maybe setting up different trips or whatever, taking a ride out to the area, getting a bite to eat. I ain't no food critic, you know what I mean? I eat Macca's, I ain't got no refined palate, so I can't be talking too much shit. I can't go out saying, you know, this is the best food I've ever had, this is the worst food I've ever had. But, you know, I can eat something and say it's good. No, it might bring that place some customers, you know, might be cool. And it's just something to do, something to make videos about. And I feel like the more I make these, the more maybe more of an audience I'll grow, give me more things to talk about. Maybe people will comment something and I can reply to that. Hopefully it's nothing mean, it's all love out here. So we're obviously coming up to Frankston Station now. It's always nice to check it out, see what's going on. Maybe 6 out of 10 times you drive past it, there'll be, I wouldn't say 6 out of 10 times, 1 out of 10 times you drive past it, there's usually a bit of commotion going on, which is always amusing. You know, it's sad that they're in that situation, but as a person passing by, it's entertainment for me, so I don't mind seeing it. Frankston Station's actually had an upgrade. So in Victoria, obviously Frankston, Victoria, where I'm from, they're doing all station upgrades, level crossing removals. Yeah, just trying to bring the area, make it look nicer and stuff like that, less run down. Frankston has got a pretty high crime rate. I'm not sure what it is in Victoria. Hello, brother. Hey, I got a head nod. Let's go, I'm already famous. Subscribe to me, please. Please subscribe to me. I'm absolutely fucking mental. But yeah, I don't know, like, we missed the whole point of what was going on there. See, I've forgotten what I was talking about again. I think I was talking about how cooked Frankston is, something like that. But yeah, you know, what am I doing out here? I don't know. I'm just riding around, checking out the town. Nice town. You know, it has its up and downs. You know, I've had my bad experiences here not long ago. It's actually the second time I've ridden my motorbike since I got politely punched in the fucking face after going to a club one night. And I wouldn't even say politely punched. I got a fucking king hit, or a cow's punch for those that don't know. I don't know what you'd call it overseas. I mean, for my international viewers, I'll put a description up on the screen of what a king hit is. But yeah, essentially I was standing there eating a kebab and this motherfucker sprinted up behind me and hit me. One of my mates seen it. He like Superman punched me into the side of the head. Got a couple of fractures in my face, unfortunately. Broken eye socket, stuff like that, which was not amusing at all. So I haven't been able to put a helmet on for 6 weeks, which is fucking gay. But yeah, had to have a bit of time off work too, which sucked. Not really, you know, everyone likes a bit of time off work, but I don't want to use all my fucking sick leave on being punched in the face, you know. Oh, actually, look, so this is where we're actually coming up to, so this will be good. So if anyone watching this that's in the area, we all know, you know, we all know what happens here, yeah? This is the place. So you got the Cheeky Squire over there, you got the deck there, and you got the fucking pokies right there. You got another hotel over there, so 10 a.m. to 4 a.m, you know. And when all these venues close, everyone kind of collates to a kebab shop just down the ways. And yeah, you got drug-fueled people, you got fucking drunk people, and everyone's tempers are running high, everyone's egos, testosterone, blah blah. Everyone's just fuckheads, essentially. I didn't even know where I was going with this. Yeah, anyways, some cunt decided to fucking punch me in the face. It was gay. Wasn't good. Brothers ride with no gloves. Full gear but no gloves. What? That's all good. You know, at least he's got most of the gear on. He's just gonna have sore hands if he falls. So yeah, we're going to come around this corner here, and it was that kebab shop right there. Motherfucker. And that Seagull's Greek restaurant, holy fuck. That is so good. That's some good Greek. If you're ever in the area, get that. It's good. Book it though, otherwise it books out. Like, gets full. It's a smaller restaurant, it's not too big, but I believe it's family run. And yeah, it's good. It's good. No, I'm joking. But anyways. But I just have big plans, honestly. I just have big plans. I want to do this shit. Like, I love this shit. I've always enjoyed the idea of content creating, I guess. I feel nervous talking to myself just because I have no direction at the moment. I didn't really plan this too well. I kind of was sitting there watching YouTube and I'm just like, hey, I want to go fucking make a video. Like, I'm sick of this. Like, I've uploaded a couple videos on TikTok, but I've never done, well, not with motorbikes at least. I haven't done any talking. I've done throughout the years, you know, a couple of the old YouTube gaming channels, you know, a bit of Twitch, streaming me Counter-Strike, because I love me some Counter-Strike. It's always good. But the Counter-Strike COD, I've always been into games, so I've streamed for a lot of years. I think the first time I ever set up a streaming account before Twitch, it was Justin TV. Well, they're one and the same. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But yeah, it used to be called Justin TV. And I remember first setting up a gaming account on that, and I wanted to stream. God, it might have been. I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to stream. I can't remember the game. It was early days. I remember I had my nan's old computer. So Nan had got a computer. That was my first ever computer. I'd always been a PlayStation kid, and I got a computer from my nan. If you know anything about computers, an Intel Pentium 4, I'll always remember that, and had 512 megabytes of DDR2 RAM. Don't know why I remember that. It was ingrained in my fucking head, and I fell in love with that motherfucker, and I just never looked back. I've always been a computer gamer since then, and I think it's great. So I got that and never looked back, and I tried streaming. As I said, don't know what the fucking game was, but yeah, the computer just died. And it was on my nan's computer again, because my nan had a better computer than me. Obviously, she just upgraded, and I always used to stay with my nan on school holidays and stuff like that. Thank you for indicating very early. I really appreciate that. Like, that was really nice of him. You've got to give credit to where credit's due sometimes. You know, not a lot of people indicate, and they kind of just indicate last second, then whoop, turn, and then I'm left sitting there now, dead, potentially, or sore, very sore. In Australia, actually, when you're doing your, like, say, learner's test, learner's assessment, stuff like that, you actually learn to have, I don't know what it's like, what's it called in America, MTF, MSF, or some shit like that. It's your riding course, I think. But yeah, you learn to have a minimum 3-second spacing between the car in front of you. So, you know, most people probably know what I mean by that. If you don't, I'm a bit shocked, but it's pretty easy. So, like, say that back of that car hits that post there. Before I hit that post, I should be able to go 1, 2, 3, and then I hit the post, and that tells me I've got a 3-second spacing. So if I counted at this traffic light, if I go, all right, when that car hits that traffic light, how long before I hit it? 1, 2. So I've got a 2-second spacing, which really isn't a lot, because I can tell you now, if I hit the brakes, you know, there's a pretty high chance I'm almost going into the arse of him or her, whoever's driving. So I like to, when people don't try to rush, they don't cut out, or, you know, people indicate, given like a lot of time, essentially, to let you know when to turn around. So, what the fuck am I on about, bro? My brain just skipped completely in this conversation, because I was thinking up ahead. Like, I remember I went for a ride with my missus one time, and we turned around there, and my brain was thinking that conversation in my head. And then I said that in this conversation. So, yeah. But, when people indicate, you know, early, I like to give them a wave to say thank you, because maybe, you know, it might save another biker's life one day or some shit. It might save my life, might save fucking girlfriend's life. Who knows? It's just nice when people actually kind of, I wouldn't say go by the road rules, because you only need to do, I think, like two flicks of your blinker, I think is the accepted. But when they give early, they've noticed a motorbike behind him. He fucking indicated 40 blinks before, which was nice. You know, I appreciate that shit. Hope you don't mind, I'm coming in. Thank you. Learner group. Give them a wave. They wave back. We got to give waves to everyone. There's everyone out today. Woo! Woo! But yeah. So, you know, it's always nice to see new people. Obviously, I don't know who the fuck they are, but you know, the kids wanted me to do a mono. It ain't happening, bro. Like, you know, I need to practice that shit. You know, I've watched, I think it's Jigsaw made the tutorial. I've watched that. I've practiced a couple times. I need to keep practicing some more times, just cause, you know, I fucking suck. But yeah, it just makes practice. Maybe one day if I can mono properly, I'll be like, yo, let's go, and I'll do one. That motherfucker just ran a red. I'm gonna turn right here. I'm just gonna pull over here real quick in the bus stop and show you what I mean by my exhaust. We'll leave the bike running. We're not gonna stop here for too long. So, as you can see here, there's the Van Diemen exhaust, and you can see there how it has the different colours on it. You've got another little LED strip there, but yeah, you got the different colours on it. That's kind of how it stays now. It is dirty as fuck though. It needs a bad polish. Bad. The whole bike's dirty. The whole thing needs a clean look at it. It's all dusty as fuck, the whole thing. So yeah, which is alright. I mean, it'll get there. In Australia with motorbike riding, I don't think America has it. I'm obviously part of Australia, part of the UK, Commonwealth. We kind of have the same rules, different names. I think theirs is like an A license, maybe A2 they call it, or some shit like that. Either way, you have L's, and I don't know if they have P's, but here you have L's and P's. So when you get your motorbike license, regardless of your car license, so disregard any of that. When you get your, thank you for waiting, I appreciate that, not cutting me off. When you get your motorbike license, you go on L's, which you have to wear like a high vis vest with like, yeah, you do have to have reflectors on it. Makes people aware that obviously you're new, you stand out more in case you're going to make a mistake or something. People can be more cautious of you, which is good, I think. And there's some actually crazy statistic where, you know, if you wear a high vis vest at night, you're 38% less likely to be in an incident or to be seen, or less likely to be cut off, or some shit like that. Some crazy, because 38% is a fucking lot. Like, when you think about it, that's a lot. Like, you take the number of you wouldn't even call them fatalities, like, you know, incidents. I mean, fatalities alone, just the idea that even if 38% of those reduced to fatality, which most fatalities are usually caused by speed, unfortunately, probably a high percentage of them, you know, say it was 12%, you know, say there was 500 fatalities, I don't even know the maths on that. 500 minus 12% would be your answer. No, 12% of 500, which would be, if my maths is correct, which is probably not going to be, like maybe 100 something. I don't know, bro. We'll find out the hard way together by doing the maths on screen. But that'd be a big difference. So wherever the fuck I was going with this conversation was the fact that when you get your license, you go on your L plates, and you have 14 months to do what's called a check ride and then a license assessment. So here it's a 2-day course to get your L's, You do a bit of theory and practical work in the yard, like they do like a whole yard that's set out with cones and lines and stuff like that. And then you do a second day of kind of the same thing with more theory work, test of road rules, stuff like that, and then a ride out on the road with an instructor as an assessment. You then get your license. You have 14 months or 12 months, I believe it's 14 months, not 12, to kind of learn and stuff like that. After 3 months you can go for your license, of course. You have to wait a minimum of 3 months, and you do a check ride, have to wait a month, whatever, some shit like that. Gives you time to work on your whatever you learnt on your check ride, but then making sure, alright, you know, you're ready for a license assessment essentially. Yeah, so I'm kind of running out of things to talk about now because it is my first video. So I think it's safe to say that pretty much summarises this, and if you're still here, thank you, congratulations, conspirations, confetti, spaghetti. I can't see around this car. Can you forget it? Nah, there's nothing there, which is alright. So, yeah. Thank you for making it this far. I appreciate it. And, yeah, see you next time.